to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from here, and this has been like a therapy session.
Razabani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. 10 years in the making. That was almost, I think it was November 24th, the last time you were in a ring.
Yeah. Some people,
10 years.
Some people make a comeback after 10 years. I make another comeback after the comeback, 10 years on further. So, I've come along. I've been along a few bumpy seas over the last few years. Good times followed by bad times, but the good times are here again. And these good times are here to stay, I think, now, yeah.
I know you're in a better place mentally, physically. I know you have, obviously, your children around you, Campbell. I know you're a grandfather as well. Something I'm not sure you were anticipating of being a grandfather at such a young age. You're quite emotional there on the press table, obviously.
Yeah, I nearly lost it a little bit, you know, because, I mean, I nearly wasn't here, you know what I mean, years ago I was suicidal, and when I think to myself, you know, thank God I didn't. Take my own life, because I wouldn't have seen Campbell go professional. I wouldn't have seen my granddaughter Lila. I wouldn't have seen Millie and Fern turn into the lovely girls they are. I wouldn't have made up with Billy Graham, you know, and I wouldn't have made up with my mum and dad, who were going to be ringside there for the first time in God knows how long. So, yeah, you know, with things, you know, with mental health, you know, you always see the bad signs. You always see the bad signs, and you know what? There's so many good signs there, good things there in your life, but you don't want to see it. But you just got to open your eyes, lift your head up, tackle up, you know, and you know, and there's lots of good things there for you. And you know, I thank my stars every day that I didn't, you know, and look at the life and the enjoyment I'm having with my family and friends and the fans. Saturday night, you know what I mean? It's nearly wasn't here, but I'm so glad I didn't.
Ricky, you know, your story's crazy, and I'm sure there'll be a lot of people watching you on Saturday night, and a lot of people going through what you've been through, but what was the turning point which made you switch back on and say, listen, there's more to life?
I just went and spoke to someone, to be honest with you. I couldn't do it myself, you know, so, and I kept it in for so long, even my loved ones and my partner at the time, you know what I mean? They knew I was poorly, but I don't think they knew how bad, but I mean, I finally thought, I can't do this on my own. So I went and saw someone, and it's the best thing I've done. And I still have bad days now, but you cope with it better. And there's things you can do to fill your hours of the day and fill your time and do something that makes you happy and takes your mind off things. And it's a work in progress. It never leaves you, but it can be coped. You can cope with it. It is doable. And I feel sorry for everyone out there that does have the problem. I feel you. I've been there, but. You know, you've got to feel, it sounds brutal, you've got to stop feeling sorry for yourself, because only you can sort it. You've got to, you know, go deep inside, dig deep, and drag it out, you know, you can do, and there's things, you know, so many things you can do, and the best thing I can just say is get it off your chest, not to even to a stranger, you know what I mean? You don't want to say it to your mates, oh, I'm crying every day, you know what I mean, oh, I'm crying every day, oh, I want to kill myself. Your mates are thinking, idiots, you know what I mean, but I mean, I think it's easier getting anything off your chest to a stranger. There's people out there you can go and see them, and you won't look back.
Ricky, I know when you were a professional, you used to blow up in weight sometimes in between camps, but you would have never been as heavy as you were over the last kind of 8 to 12 months. How did you do it? How did you manage to lose so much weight? Tell us the trick, because I've got a bit of body fat that I want to get rid of as well.
No, it's just a bit of, you know, it's having the right diet, you know what I mean? It's having the right diet, you know, putting the right things inside in your mouth, isn't it? Whether it be, you know, whether it be food or fluids, you know what I mean? It's so important. You're going to have a set regime of your training, you know, regular little training sessions. I think have your meals small enough rather than big platefuls like that, where it can get stored as body fat. That's the key to it. But I think the biggest thing is your willpower. I've been cutting out on little essentials. We all like fizzy drinks, but you know, instead of having 6 or 7 a day, you know, have a couple a day, you know what I mean? And cups of tea, I used to have 8 or 9 cups of tea a day. I have one at 3 now, one in the morning, one at dinner, one in the evening, you know, so it's little things like that. But you know, ultimately, it's all about willpower. It's all about willpower.
Ricky, we've seen different types of exhibition. When Floyd Mayweather has an exhibition, he goes in there and knocks his opponent out. What kind of exhibition are we going to see on Saturday with yourself and Marco?
I think it'll be massively entertaining, hugely exciting. No liberties taken, but I mean, we're not going to go in there and it's not a tickling contest, as they say. You know what I mean? And we don't want this exhibition to be a tickling contest. It will be an exhibition. Don't get me wrong, and there'll be no liberties taken in that. But do you think me and Marco can go in there and it'd be boring? No, no. So, but it'll be good. It'll be sensible. It'll be entertaining, and I think the fans are going to love it.
Just finally, Floyd Mayweather has touted that he would like to come to the UK to have an exhibition one day. In my eyes, if he has an exhibition, there's no one better but yourself. It was the most entertaining press conference I've ever seen, and the build-up to a fight, up until fight night. Is that something you might be interested in, or is it about getting through Saturday and then see?
Yeah, I'll get through Saturday. I've not even done my first exhibition B yet, so I'll get through Saturday, see what happens. But there was, I think, even for Floyd's fight against I don't think the 24/7. I think the atmosphere around the week of the fight week and everything like that, and the fans and this and that. I don't think the Mayweather and Pacquiao fight come even near. I really don't. That's no disrespect to Manny. No, nobody sold it like me and Floyd did. So, but I mean, all I can do is not look past this one at the minute. You know what I mean? There's so many reasons I've done this for. I've done it because it's Marco, and I've done it to inspire people, whether it be weight loss, mental health, and stuff like that. So put the show on Saturday, and my job's done. And then if another offer came in, I think I'd have to look at it. But what it's done for me in this one, yeah, I'd be a fool not to.
Finally, on Sky Sports, message for the fans to tune in. You can still get a couple of tickets still available, but on Sky Sports. But just a message for the fans.
Yeah, I've missed you. I've not been there for a few years, but as always, when I was fighting, there's maybe an exhibition, but you won't go on board, trust me.
Ricky Hatton, we look forward to it on Saturday night, and yeah, we'll catch up with you after the fight. I'm sure. Ricky Hatton for IFL TV. Thank you very much.
I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.